OpenClaw, the thing that has caught my attention so much lately to the point now where on certain social media apps, my whole feed is like filled with OpenClaw and other agentic coding building type things. A lot of this, especially on Twitter, I get a lot of this. And I've started playing with it myself, and I really feel like this technology is now good enough that I can truly automate everything. It's going to require some building, but I can really just like create my own operating system, my own automation for everything. I can stop, sounds weird maybe, but I can stop interacting with the world through any normal medium and just like do everything through my AI, which is kind of cool. Like it's possible now, it's just not really built yet, at least not for me. So I'm trying to build that. I have a bunch of ideas for what I want to make with. It doesn't need to be OpenClaw, just like any type of system, but this tool is now really useful to make it happen, to build it faster and to connect a lot of the pieces. Today, this video is going to be very simple because I don't have much to showcase yet, and I could talk about the ideas I have, but don't want to spend the time on that right now. I'm just going to show very basic what I've tested so far, which is not really interesting. This is my second OpenClaw actually. I started the first one. I was on like hosting a VPS, one-click install. I'm a little bit annoyed because that's probably fine actually. Because I watched a bunch of YouTube videos about it and they all made it seem so simple, and all the Twitter posts as well. And in a sense, OpenClaw is very simple when it works. It's like amazingly powerful and simple to use. And I'm technical as well, so I figured I can figure this out. But I ran into a bunch of technical issues that were just frustrating, and so I spent already like too much time on it without actually getting anything done with it. Just like configuring it, setting it up. First one was on a cloud VPS. It's cool, it's safe, and whatever. It was easy to set up, but I felt like there was maybe something wrong with the config. I didn't know. Second one, I really don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I've set it up on my personal MacBook. I haven't bought a Mac Mini like a lot of people are doing online, and I don't have it on the cloud right now. I just have it on my MacBook Air that I use for everything, which nobody recommends. But I don't know. When looking at it online, I was wondering, are people setting it up on their personal Mac or their personal computer, usually Mac, or on some other device that's more sandboxed? And nobody ever talked about setting it up on their own. Everybody's like, all the YouTubers are like, here's how you can set it up on a cloud machine or on a separate Mac Mini or whatever. But I figured what's like in between the lines is that actually a lot of people are just setting it up on their personal computer. But I'm not sure because I never like found anyone really saying that they do that. But I'm guessing it's because that's just a default, and that for everyone that's specifying something else is because they're trying to show you here's how you can do it extra safe or whatever. But I wanted to be powerful and I wanted to have access to my stuff. I wanted to have my reminders and my notes. And honestly, I'm kind of overusing the browser. I feel like the internet is just getting worse and worse, at least the internet through the browser. Every website has cookie pop-ups and advertisements and all these animations, and it's starting to run kind of slow depending on the website and the machine. Like there's a MacBook Air M1. Some websites are just lagging, man. I don't want to go to websites anymore, to be honest. I still need to a little bit, but less and less. And even like when you configure a coding project, you need to go to the dashboards to set up the API key and whatever. And like this could also be automated right now. Or I need to go to the Google Cloud Console, click a bunch of buttons. But the Cloud Console dashboard has so much stuff that I'm not familiar with it, so it just feels very overwhelming. I don't want to have to, even if the AI tells me, okay, go to the Cloud Console, click that thing and then that thing and then that thing. Still, there's like 30 different buttons or text elements on the page. I need to scan through all of them to find the one I'm going to click on. And then new pages and 30 new things. I need to scan through all of them. I don't want to do this anymore. And we should be able to automate it. So I'm really hoping I can do that soon. Anyways. And now I've given this thing so much permissions on my Mac, which hopefully is fine. I don't know. Uh, it can now like read my notes and my reminders, which is cool. Because even if I make them from my phone, they're now synced with iCloud to my computer and it can read them. It doesn't have the photos, but I've set up a separate system, which actually, more on that another time, but I'm actually every night copying all the new items from my iCloud library over to my own cloud storage so that I have access to them through an automated system. which eventually over time I want to improve the system such that throughout the day, if I want to make some content, I just record it with my phone. Even if it's a one perfect take or if it's like multiple takes in one clip or whether it's multiple clips, doesn't matter. I just record whatever I want to record. And once I think it's good enough, don't do anything more. Overnight it should sync with iCloud, sync to the system. Yeah, I should go through all the clips, understand what my vision is for the content, do the editing and the posting automatically. It's already possible now, but it's not really set up yet. I have seen some videos on YouTube in short form which seem automated or at least very highly automated, but I don't know how to do it myself. But through chatting with this, I've had a bunch of issues with like trying to get the right models to work, get the permissions to work, whatever, like stuff that should be really simple, and it just hasn't always been. Let's see, yesterday I got suddenly, is it here? I'm probably covering it. Yeah, suddenly just these errors out of the blue, and didn't know what to do. Like, just couldn't, and I tried all the other interfaces like the terminal chat and the web view chat and everything. Like, just couldn't talk with it anymore. Then it just like randomly resolved. Turns out maybe there was like a downage of the API that I was using through OpenRouter. I wanted to use the Smart Big Brain, either Claude or Codex, but I couldn't get that to work either. Now, Anthropic is very much strict on it. They don't want people to use the Claude subscription for this, so I'm probably not going to do that. But OpenAI is open to it, so I have my OpenAI subscription, which is connected, but still it wouldn't work yesterday for some. Got some weird error message that essentially the API call was formatted incorrectly. I don't know why, because today it's just suddenly working. So now I'm finally using the Codex Big Brain as the main brain for it, and I also had a big problem. It was way too slow, but now it's faster, and I don't really know why. Either the context window was starting to really fill up, or I was using the Kimi K2.5 model. Maybe that one was just slower. I don't know. A quick speed test. And now I set the thinking to minimal. Codex is good. So this is alright. And I get to see the thinking streaming, which is cool. Codex is good because it's good at using tools, so you can do like all the work. Same with Claude. I could change to, if I wanted it to be really fast, I could do a Gemini Flash, for example. But sometimes it just fails at using the tools. Like I sent a voice message, and instead of listening to the voice message, it just hallucinated what the content was without even listening to it. So it just made up a plausible transcript and responded because it just cuts corners sometimes. Maybe I could increase the thinking. That would fix it. I don't know. But I think there's a good default model to use. But yeah, still my OpenClaw. Claw hasn't done anything. I've just set it up. Meanwhile, online, I see people, they've set up this like own mission control where they have like their own kind of website, which is like almost a new operating system for their OpenClaw. And they have like agent teams working for them all day, all night. They've set up like a organization structure where they have like the COO and CTO, different like AI agents, and then like a developer agent and a code review agent and a content creation agent, and they have all this stuff. It's just like working constantly. I don't have any of this stuff yet, so I feel like I'm lagging behind. I need to catch up. So yeah, next video, hopefully something new to cool to show from the OpenClaw setup.